Good evening. I am going to share a journey that I'm about to. Oh, actually, I've been going through. This is the third week of that journey, and it's been a very painful journey. But I wanted to share it with others because I do believe it's going to help somebody out there. And I'll start off by saying a few things about me. My name is Lily, and I am going to be 57 this year. I am a caregiver for my husband who has Parkinson's, and let's just say that I haven't been the healthiest person. I've not been taking care of myself. Um, I'm 5'4", and I weigh, I think at this point, probably I'm back up to 250 pounds, 250 pounds. I was going to say dollars. I wish. 250 pounds. And I've not been taking care of myself. I am a licensed massage therapist, and I hate to say it, I take care of other people that have issues, medical issues, most of them, but I don't take care of me. And so for the last 3 weeks, I find myself in a very, very painful position. And so it kind of, and I'm still kind of going through it. Like, this is the last of it. But honestly, it's probably one of the worst, most painful experiences of my life. It has to do with my spine and my hips. And it's been quite a journey. And the realization that if I do not take care of myself, um, I'm not going to be there for my husband. So I have to make me a priority so that I can be there for him. And that's something, I mean, I see a lot of family caregivers, and we just never put ourselves first. And so, just as me saying you have to because your quality of life matters. Because someday you're going to be, or maybe you're even there, you're carrying another person who's heavy, or maybe not even that heavy, but that strain on your back and on your body is going to take a toll. And so what I'm saying, and I shared this a little bit with my brother who's in his 40s. I said, start taking care of your body, start taking better care of your body, because, you don't want to go through what I've just been through. And I haven't shared the details with him, but I will. So anyway, I want to say to you, please, 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 you know, start somewhere, whether it's eating less, if you're overweight, exercising, strengthening your core. Please, that is the most important thing you can do for yourself. Because when you're lifting somebody, you're moving somebody, you're using your core muscles. And if your core muscles are not strong, then you're going to get, they're going to get injured. I will also say that my core muscles, and this is not in defense of anything, I had a surgery 2017 where I had a part of my pancreas removed, my spleen removed, and a small part of my stomach. I wish they had taken more of my stomach to help me with weight loss, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, oh my gosh, that journey, that recovery was horrible. It took me about a month. But we can go into that another time. But I just want to say, caregiver, family caregiver, take care of you. Please take care of you. You are so valuable. Somebody's depending on you. And I know that for a lot of you out there, your life is about them and you want to put them first. But you cannot do that. You cannot do that. You have to put yourself first. You have to. Otherwise, you're both going to end up in a situation where, you're both going to need help at the same time. And you don't want that, If you're a family caregiver already, you're taking care of your loved one. And you're probably, chances are you're an unpaid family giver because nobody's paying you to do this service. And so for your loved one. And so, yeah, I'm going to share my journey. I put out all my stats out there so that you know, and keep me accountable because everybody needs that. And so if somebody wants to share this journey with me, I would love, love, love it. Let me know, comment below. And yeah, we'll do something, Zoom meetings, whatever it takes. But yeah, I need to be healthier. I need to be healthier. And I want you to be healthier too. I want you to take care of you. And I don't want you to have any regrets. And I want this to sink in to as many of you as possible. Because like I said, there's so many family caregivers that are already in bad, bad shape. They come and see me as a therapist, and I can only do so much at that point. As a massage therapist, a lot of times, it's a temporary fix, especially for something that becomes chronic. And so for me, it's my spine. And I know my body, after the horrendous pain went away, where am I? I'm at 6 minutes here, sorry. After my horrendous pain went away, I was able to, my brain was able to say, okay, this is what you need to work on. And this is what you need to work on. So specific parts of my body, like I have, I'll share that I have a rib that kind of moves out of place when I cough too hard or I sneeze too hard. It's not often, but it does happen. And oh my God, that happened. That was part of my issues, and it just wouldn't go back down. And so once I was able to deal and tackle that issue, then that went away. And then my brain was started focusing on other parts of my body. And so the next thing, the piriformis. Piriformis is in your hips. And so it just, it's a piriformis muscle. You can look it up. Piriformis muscle. And so it goes across your glutes, not across your glutes, I'm sorry, across your hips, like across your backside, your butt. And when it gets really tight, it squeezes on the sciatic nerve. And if you have sciatic issues, you feel that pain. That pain can go up your back or it can go down your legs. And either way, not fun. And so for me, it went up my back. And so I dealt with one side, the left side. So the left side was the issues with my rib, my hip. Also, I have muscles. You have muscles over here. It's only me. I only have these muscles. But anyway, I have muscles over here that were super tight. And so once I was able to massage those and do some work on them, I literally felt a release going down my spine. And that was huge as well. So I'm not trying to give you any advice here because I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you my experience. And I'm not gonna tell you what to do. If you need to go see a doctor, whatever it is that helps you on your journey. I'm just telling you what I am doing for myself because I am very aware of my body. And so right now, my body is tight. And one of the things that I asked my doctor for is a muscle relaxant because the pain was just unbearable in the mornings, especially because, I was laying down, on my back and because I couldn't sleep sideways. I couldn't lay down on my stomach. The only way I could lay down was on my back. And then in the mornings, it was a nightmare. Oh my gosh, it was horrible, the pain. And I couldn't sit up at that point. I went through something, I forgot something really huge. On your back, you have these powerful, powerful muscles called quadratus lumborum muscles, and they're like they're attached to your last rib or ribs all the way down to your hip. Okay, and those are really, really powerful muscles, and muscles that we use a lot. And once there's pain, there's knots in those muscles. Holy moly. I mean, it's really, really bad. So for me, I believe like 100% that was where most of the excruciating pain was coming from. So once I was able to release those as well, by doing some work on both sides, like on my last ribs, which I found huge knots in, and then my hips. And so it was, yeah, it was just a lot of different areas that I had to work on, and then I'm still working on. So the left side is not so bad. I'm currently working on my right side, on the piriformis muscle, releasing it as much as I can. And so at some point, I think I'd like to show what that entails for me. And but like I said, I'm not a doctor. Please, 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 if go to your doctor, go see your doctor and see how they can help you. I'm just putting out there what I'm doing for me, okay? So this is not for you to do. This is just, I'm sharing my journey so that you can, honestly, I mean, if I had started sharing it on day one, it would have been me literally screaming and walking super slow. But I just went up half a flight of stairs, and so I'm like, okay, that's actually really good, And so anyway, I'm kind of babbling on here, but I just wanted, like I said, I want to share my journey, and with others, and especially family caregivers. That's really, really important to me. Just because, like I said, nobody takes care of us. We got to take care of ourselves, and so I'm hoping to, just because my husband, has family Parkinson's, and I'm trying to be an advocate for that. This affects any family caregiver, with somebody that takes care of somebody who has Alzheimer's, somebody who's taking care of somebody else that just came out of the hospital and needs to be taken care of, a mother who has a child, that's literally dependent on her physically. Yeah, I just, I strongly believe that we need to be educated. And so it's not just going to be me talking about my journey. I'm going to see if I can add people here and have discussions with them and conversations. I do have a few friends who are, what do you call it, massage therapists. So I do want to get their opinions on it. So yeah, this is just information that I'm sharing. It's like, you're choosing to read a book. So this is my book. It's called Lily's Tortures right now, or Lily's Horrible Pains. But, one of the things you're going to find out about me is that I am a strong woman. And I don't quit. Especially when I know that somebody is dependent on me, I don't quit, And so I can't. It's not in me. It's not in me to quit, and trust. And also, I want to say that my husband is not at the point where I have to physically take care of him. He's not there yet. He is very, what do you call it? He's very, he drives, he cooks. He does everything that we all do. He is forgetful. And so I will say that I do have to remind him about a lot of things. But physically, I'm gonna tell you, he's kick-ass. He ran a marathon with Parkinson's, because most people with Parkinson's are like, what? But yeah, he ran a marathon last year. And so, but I am taking care of him a little bit more because he broke his wrist. He fell at some point last year, 2 points. The first time he broke both of his wrist bones, and then the second time he broke in the same arm, he broke his shoulder. And so there's been a while where I had to take care of him, and so I had to take care of him, and then I also had to do his chores around the house, and work, because I work, And so that was really, really tough for me, and it was a short amount of time, and I just can't even imagine how anybody else out there is doing all of that. God bless you. Your lot in life is difficult, and I hope that you have family members, because that's another thing. I have a family member that lives with us, and if not for her, can I say I might have lost my shit a while ago. So, not that she's a saint, not that I'm a saint, we do argue, God knows we argue. But yeah, and I do have friends, and even though they live far, yeah, they're there for me, and they will text me and make me feel better, and make me feel like, somebody's thinking about me. So even if they cannot be there physically for me, they're thinking about me, and I appreciate that so much because I know that they're going through their own journeys, and yet they're taking the time to think about me. And so it's sweet. It's sweet. So anyway, I'm gonna stop here because it's my first tape, and I feel like I'm rambling on. But please share anything that you feel like you can share in the comments below, and I hope to add more. This journey is gonna take a minute. I think I should be able to go back to work next week. Excuse me, God willing. I'm not 100%, but it's time. It's been 3 weeks. And so I feel like, okay, I got to test my body and continue. And I will say I started going to the gym. I'm not eating 100% as well as I should. But yeah, I started going to the gym. And so anyway, I'm going to end it here. I keep saying that, and then I keep yapping because that's what I do. All right. God bless, and take care of you.